Yeah, it's Blend Up with another banger. In this video, we're gonna recap the segment I had on Triple Threat Friday with Mickey Truth, the Queen of Paperwork, and Musi 101. We discussed the latest on the case of NBA Youngboy. We talked about the weapons complications, and we discussed his drug issue. Is it a real problem? And we also got into the latest of the Meek Mill and Academics beef. Alright, make sure that you follow Mickey Truth, the Queen of Paperwork, on Instagram, and Musi 101. I'm going to go ahead and put their pages on the screen, and make sure that you subscribe to both their YouTube channels. I'm going to go ahead and give you some time to go ahead and click those buttons for me, alright? Let's get into the video now.
Blender.
Hey,
Blender.
What's the word? Blender Bars in the building.
Salute,
What's up,
salute.
Blender?
Salute. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Blender, man. So tell me this. We want to talk about the paperwork. Now, you said, give us an insight on the gun situation. Now, what happened and how was it found and what did he say and where was it?
All right. So the gun situation is they came in, they said there's an investigation, they read him his rights, and then they asked him, have you been in possession of any weapons recently, right? And then he's like, no, I haven't. And then they're like, okay. And then they keep talking to him. And then he's like, actually, 2 days ago, I put it in a drawer. And then he described that his wife always has that gun inside that drawer. So the situation in reality is that it's most likely like a concealed carry or a home defense pistol that his wife legally owns. But as a felon, you cannot legally even touch the gun. That's a crime. Being a felon, if you live with a person that has guns, that's an exception. But if you touch the gun, that's a crime. You cannot operate or handle a weapon as a felon.
It could be a loophole to it, though, depending on how the lawyer argues it. Because it could be a situation where the wife could have been like, "Oh, the kids was there and I forgot to put it up. He had to put it in the dresser or whatever."
Right.
And he probably said it because he probably was thought about like they might hit it for fingerprints.
Right.
Yes, I think they are going to do that because on a song called Out Nothing, he says, she the one bought me the mop and I gave it to Youngin. I told him just to go shoot. So it's possible that she also purchased his firearms for him.
Leave it to Blender for the I could not hear the quote the lyrics. Goddamn.
You already know I gotta come with.
Hey, so Blender. But okay, so with this situation, but ain't that's the same situation that happened to Dirt though? When they tried to break in his house, Dirt say he handed the gun to India. So like, you think it'd be a situation where he probably can overcome that?
No, because this is another layer on top of the situation. So on top, when you're a felon, yes, you're convicted and you lose rights, but like Mickey said, there might be exceptions. But there's an additional layer when you're already facing a federal gun charge. He's facing a federal gun charge out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The judge told him specifically, Mr. Golden, do you agree that if I release you on house arrest, one of the terms will be you will not even touch a firearm. You will not pose with firearms on social media. You will not make threats with firearms. So that's an additional layer. So literally, like when you're on those terms, someone can snap a picture of you literally touching a gun and they'll lock you up.
Now that's true. But you know what's going on, and even if they do get some win in Supreme Court, that still would be an issue. He violated his bond conditions at that point.
Yeah. So right now, the next step is they're going to put him in front of a judge and he's going to be allowed to explain with his legal team, like why they feel that he didn't violate his conditions, because legally he has a right to explain, but it doesn't look good.
And I think if he use it, because like if they really go the narrative like because it's kids in the home, if they come up with a scenario where he had to be the one to move that gun because of the kids, I think they can, I think they can do something with that.
All right, Blender.
I see what they could say to make it make sense.
Right. So, Blender, I seen that they said something about cocaine. Now, what was the thing about the cocaine?
About Youngboy?
Yeah, I seen on the paper. Did you see in the paperwork it said something about residue of cocaine? Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch that. I only saw the parenthesis with the codeine. I didn't see the residue part.
Did you mix up codeine with cocaine music?
Oh,
yeah, maybe codeine because lean.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure. Coke.
Blender, you got fucking music trying to read paperwork is crazy.
Hey,
it's good though. I be sending him the paperwork. Like when I get it, like first, like I be getting some leaks sometimes, but I be sending it to him. Like
I told her, I say, blended on something in their paperwork. I say we most definitely gonna have his ass pull up, cause motherfucker don't know. Goddamn it,
because some states you can't access publicly, so you gotta get like the insiders.
Look, shout out to everyone coming up in the paperwork thing. Y'all make me proud, okay? Because I feel so great to get it instead of having to go get it.
Yeah, no, that's the queen of paperwork. I mean, you started that. You started running with that, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It probably was codeine. It probably was codeine.
Yeah.
Because I see codeine.
The residue.
You trying to put an additional drug on Youngboy, man.
I said residue because I didn't want to believe it was the whole thing of the cocaine. You know?
Youngboy, what they doing lines and shit.
Hey, nah, for real. But okay, so tell me this though. What's something in the paperwork that stood out to you that was just like, damn, like
honestly.
Because you sent it to me, but I can't. I don't want to post it because it's gonna show my DMs.
Yeah. So, what stood out to me, what really messed me up, is that after they read him his rights, that he kept speaking, and then I'm like, okay, he's the way that he changed his story to the cops. One thing, he's Youngboy. He's the general of 4KT. You shouldn't be giving any statements to police. Second, I can tell that he's not in his right mind, like substance abuse wise, just because of the back and forth and the rambling of how he's talking to the police. That's what stood out to me. I'm like, all this back and forth, like this is so hot boy the way he's doing it. It's so reckless. Like
so he really was in that video with the stabbing.
The video with the what?
When what's her name? Yaya got charged with the stabbing the other girl, the body cam. Did you watch that of him?
Yeah, I did. That was the Chirac Films that leaked it, I think. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
So was it like that?
Well, there was no video. There was no video. I haven't seen video of this one, but that one, I mean, I don't think he was already on drugs, but he wasn't heavy like he was here. I think here what stood out is the opioid addiction, and it showed me the extremes that somebody with money will go to get opioids. Do you know about the Murdoch case? Pardon?
You think he actually is using now?
Oh, Youngboy is a lean addict. He's a proud lean addict. He says, poured up off that codeine. I'm strapped, I'm moving slowly. So he loves to tote weapons while being intoxicated off codeine. And he has a song. He has a song called "Off the Lean." Like, and so that's a song that.
No, you think he still actively? Know that man can't do no drills on bond. You think he's still fucking with it?
Yeah, because he posted that concerning picture where he was laying down and he literally had a cup of lean and it was purple. So like people like to post fake pictures, but I mean that color purple. I mean, you can fake it, but that's not regular cough syrup.
Okay. Now, I will come to his defense on that. He say the reason why he posted that picture of him laying down with the drugs and stuff, it was to promote the song. And he had later dropped, like hours later, dropped the song or played a snippet of the song with the verse saying that he don't answer the phone, he be too doped up or some shit. He don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah, but that's a actual concerning thing. Like, I think he is actually doped up. Like, you can tell in the interviews.
Hey, nah, for sure.
Fuck all that shit. He's still high. He's still getting high.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He also told the prosecutors. They told him, "Hey, man, you have to stop." He says, "I ain't stopping." He said that through his lawyers. Like, he's not going to stop.
Hey, man. So
Hey.
Blender, what you think, Blender? You think this is over for him, or you think he gonna bounce back?
Nah, it's not over for him. He's gonna bounce back. There's my prediction. So that gun case in Baton Rouge, he's gonna beat that. So there's gonna be another headline. They're gonna say 4KT champion 2-0 with the feds on guns. But we're gonna go to the drug case, which is very severe. I mean, they don't play about that when it comes to identity. So he's going to get, I predict, 5 years sentence with a suspension, with a suspended sentence of about 3. And then obviously he's gonna get another chance of probation. I mean, he's rich. That's my prediction.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're gonna definitely chop on 63 down because you got to prove that he actually was the one utilizing them identities.
Right.
Each identity got to be traced back to him.
So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna mention that I think there might be cooperators, so it might get even bigger.
Right.
They
Now,
ain't gonna make it to court.
now I want to say this though. The lawyer did say it was only like 20 some charges, and what they did was they just multiplied it. Like, you know, if you have like how did he explain it? He said it was actually 20 something charges, but if you got like, you went to the store like, you know, 3 different times. Yeah. They just multiplied it. That's how they got 63. He said, but technically it's only like 23 charges.
I caught that when I saw the charge repeated so many times.
Yeah.
Like, that's how many times it was tried. So look at Kimbella. You the police too? Kimbella's talking about Rico.
No, but yeah, I do see a Rico coming for 4KT. 4KT is a real gang. Like, they actually kill people.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So in Baton Rouge, like, they're really active down there. Like, there's a lot of youngins that rep 4KT, and obviously Youngboy's not the one doing it, but he's the one at the very, very top.
Oh, you done put the leadership on him.
Yeah,
God
he's
damn.
absolutely 4KT general.
Absolutely.
Now, hold on, Mickey. Now, you called me the police, but you ain't called this nigga the police one time.
We know Blender the police. I said.
Yeah. I'm a civilian cooperator, but I'm not police.
Alright, Blender.
Yeah, shit.
I got one more question for you, man. I'm gonna let you get out of here, man.
All right.
What's the status on Meek Mill, man? Is Meek Mill, what's going on, man?
Man,
What's
with
the
the beef
status
or
with
like
Meek Mill?
musically, what do you think?
The beef
The
with
beef?
academics and all that shit.
Man. So I think Meek Mill right now is cooled down because he blocked academics and then they haven't gone at it with each other. I would say that academics is going through a personal matter right now, and Meek Mill did follow an individual directly associated with that personal matter. So we'll see if he does try any stunts, and if he does, then we're gonna apply more pressure. But right now it's very calm. They haven't been beefing back and forth, just Axe saying his crazy things on stream, but nothing active.
Right.
You know
okay.
what? I did see the chick on the boat the other day. Was Meek Mill on the boat?
I don't know, but Meek Mill did follow her. They followed each other, which was weird. Like, that's suspicious activity. Like, imagine like you break up with your chick and then she go follow your biggest op. Nah, man.
Right.
Biggest obvious.
You know it's real. This shit is serious. This shit is serious, man. Say
It's serious, man.
Meek, what Meek did? Meek put death threats in when they bought guns, huh?
Exactly.
Listen, I send the music, all the paperwork, because all he do is forward it to me. He don't understand it. Just send it to me.
Yeah. You can send it to Mickey. She gonna send.
She don't follow me. The messages don't go.
No, I accepted you today. Actually, I had to make sure, because at first I thought you was a spam, so I had to make sure I had to let you marinate for a minute.
Right.
No, I got y'all. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all having me on.
I gotta be skeptical about people these days.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no. Well, I appreciate y'all having me on today, man, and you too, Mickey. All right, we'll chop it up and then we'll stay connected in the DMs. All right, I'm gonna stay in the chat too, and I'm gonna knock out some things I'm gonna do here in the studio. All right.
Hey,
Blender Bars out.
Bars, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Blender Bars, man. He most definitely be on his ones and twos.
Blender been around for a minute. Just under a different.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you love the content. More coming on the way. Blender Bars. Nobody bigger than the chat. I'm out.